How many Outdoor Boys activities can we do in a single day? In honor of Luke Nichols taking a break from YouTube,
this is going to be my last video for a while.
We're gonna be building a shelter, fishing, building a fire, eating Luke's favorite food, blacksmithing, and restoring old cast iron. In memory of Luke Nichols, we're gonna be fishing today because we know he loves fishing.
Oh, you see that? Hopefully I catch a fish here fairly quick so we don't have to sit out here and record for too long. We can get to these other activities. Yeah. There it is. Oh, dude, they keep getting off. Dude. It's so weird how like they keep getting off. Oh, I got off. That sucks. Just realized why all the fish are coming off. My hook is broken, but I'm still somehow catching some of the fish. Time to put on a new fly. Got one on. It's like a rainbow. To make the bread dough, I enlisted the help of my wife because she's amazing at making sourdough. We're going one step further than Luke. My wife mills her own flour, so these are what the berries look like. This bread is going to be extremely fresh. All right, so Luke says to make a little hole, a little bit of yeast. A little bit of sugar. And finally some salt. There goes the water.
I'm gonna set this cast iron down right here on this corner of the cement, and we're just gonna leave it there to sit and see how much rust it can gather. All right, good morning. It's the next day, and as I said, I set that Dutch oven pan outside to see if it gathers any more rust on it, and we're gonna take a look at it right now. And this is what it looks like so far. I'm gonna leave it with some water in it like this today and see how much more rust we can gather. All right, it's been 2 days with the cast iron pan sitting outside. This is just 2 days of progress. Let's take this inside and we're gonna restore this thing, the Luke method. Heat the oven to a crisp 400 degrees. Just start off with some warm water, soap, and some stainless steel wool. It's crazy how much a little bit of stainless steel wool can clean the surface of that. Before you start any of the seasoning or anything, you gotta make sure this is bone dry. Next, we're gonna take our oil and we're gonna put it on the pan. And we're just gonna spread that. Most people put them in cooking surface down, like this. And now we're gonna leave it in there for 1 hour, and we're just gonna repeat this method 2 to 4 times. So I just pulled the cast iron out from the first round, and it's already looking 10 times better. And then in it goes. Okay, we did about 4 rounds on this cast iron, and it looks 10 times better than it did. You can really tell if you get close and you touch it, it doesn't feel sticky. All right, now let's do some blacksmithing. All right, so here's what we're gonna be using. Always remember to wear your safety glasses and some gloves. Now let's get started. All right, guys, here's the final product. Truth is, I don't really know how to blacksmith. Sorry, Luke. If you know anything about Luke Nichols, it's that he loves to build a good shelter. We found this shelter in our last video. Shelter. There's a rug. Huh. Neat. And we think we're gonna sit here and try and spruce it up a little bit and sit here and have some lunch.
The yeast in the bread is making this bag grow. It's kind of what we want, I think.
Since we're trying to do so much of what Luke Nichols does in one day, we're just trying to speed things along. I mean, we added a few logs to the shelter, but other than that, it's pretty closed off. But we're gonna try and get our fire started and get lunch going. It's a Luke Nichols classic, so.
Here's the bread that we made last night. It's rising really good. We've left it in the truck a little bit to warm up. It was in the refrigerator. So we're gonna start a fire, get the bread cooking. Ben's gonna work on the shelter. It's gonna be fun.
First, I'm gonna put a layer of butter down before we put the bread on so it doesn't actually stick to the pan.
We're gonna take our bread and we're just gonna try to make one big loaf, I guess. Let's see how it turns out here. I hope it turns out good. It's kind of sticky. And I don't know if that's just because we let it kind of rise in the sun. It's a little sticky. We'll leave that there. All right, I'm gonna try to spread it out just a little bit so it's not just one big chunk. All right, we decided we're gonna do half because it is pretty big. Doing like a scone. All right, here we go. All right, so we know that Luke loves honey. So what we did is we actually went to our own beehive and collected some honey. So we're gonna put this over our scone, put a little bit of butter on it, and we'll have honey butter.
Warm fresh bread with honey butter.
While the bread's cooking, looks like Ben's relaxing in his shelter. Looking pretty good so far. Here it is.
Cheers.
Is it good?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Yeah, that's actually amazing. That's so much better than I thought it would be.